Our first guest shattered the hearts of millions last month when she married one Jonas brother that I used to let sleep in my house. Please welcome newlywed Priyanka Chopra Jonas.
I see you.
Well, no, you asked for this. It's not me.
Yes.
You said you wanted a shot of tequila every time you're here.
I do need tequila every time I'm here.
All right,
true.
so?
Congratulations.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Congratulations to you is what I say.
Thank you. So rough.
All right, so congratulations on the wedding. It was a huge wedding. We saw pictures, all of us, because it was like the royal wedding or something. Y'all were, how long did the wedding last? How many ceremonies did you have?
Well, it was just 3 days. One Indian ceremony and one Western Christian ceremony. And 1 day of pre-rituals, which we have in the Hindu, wedding. But it was not like, usually Indian weddings are like 1,000 people at least. We had only 200, which was mostly family, because both of us have giant families.
Right. What do you mean it's usually 1,000? Why wasn't it 1,000 then?
Because I think we just wanted to keep it super intimate about just family.
Super intimate, just 200 people.
For an Indian family and an Indian wedding, for sure. That's like less. My mother was so upset with me the whole time. She was like, I need to have another party for the 150,000 people that I know. How can I not invite my jeweler? How can I not invite, like, my hairdresser? So it was a whole conversation.
Wow, yeah, because you have to figure out that cutoff point, especially once you get to 200, then it's literally, you might as well invite the hairdresser and the jeweler. I mean, right?
Not when you have 100 people in your family.
Yeah.
Like, my dad's side, my mom's side, like their brothers, sisters, cousins, kids. It's like a whole thing.
Right. So that was a lot of people. I have known the Jonas Brothers. I think I had the Jonas Brothers on first before anybody. Like, they were here when they were really, really young. Then Nick lived in my condo. I was his landlord. And so I guess I was cut off. I was cut off from that. I guess I should have.
We were so offended that you didn't even respond to our invite, though.
That's not true.
It's so true.
There was no invite.
I was like, we're not good enough for Ellen. Like, she wouldn't come to India.
Yeah.
She doesn't even respond anymore. Nick, you've had such a great relationship with her.
Exactly.
I was very offended for him, honestly. But I'm just the wife. I don't know anything.
I'm just the wife. All right, so, but it really is, I think everybody we saw this relationship, we thought, oh, that's a good couple. And I can see, because, you know, I know him a little bit, and I know you a tiny bit, that it's a good couple. How long ago did you meet? Were you a fan of the Jonas Brothers?
I actually didn't know much about, I mean, everyone knew the Jonas Brothers.
Right.
I just didn't know the music. I knew some of the songs, but I really didn't know much about them. In fact, Nick and I both didn't know much about each other. So we did a show and tell after we started dating, where, like, we showed each other our work from when we were younger, the embarrassing stuff, like the horrible things. It was great. That's how we got to know each other's careers.
So then how did you meet if you weren't a fan of each other's?
He DM'd me, actually. So millennial of us.
Yeah.
He DM'd me on Twitter saying, I've heard we should connect, and I've heard from common friends that we should meet. What do you think about that? I was like, just text me. Because I'd seen Close by then, and that's the only thing I saw, and I was like, wow.
Yeah. Yes,
Wowza.
Yes, exactly. He's a good-looking guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he's a sweet guy, too. He's got a really good heart.
Like, he's nice, and it shocks me how he's not been corrupted. We know when you're in entertainment for such a long time, he's so family-driven. It's all about his parents, and, you know, it's just really nice and sweet.
Yeah. So, all right, so you say you weren't that much of a fan.
Yeah.
But you're not telling the truth, because we have some footage that proves otherwise. It's totally real.
You shouldn't tell my husband.
No, it's totally...
That happened.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh, I forgot about that concert.
Just that one. Yeah, you forgot about that. And then you did a show 5 years ago in India, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the show?
What show did I do in India?
And this one. Oh my God.
I would like to know when she's going to meet him. And is it going to be the next relationship? Who is she going to marry?
Yes. So
Right.
Who is she going to? You can tell me.
Yeah.
So let's pull one card. Let's see what the cards say. You're right. You'll be his ultimate desire.
Wow. Just show.
Yes.
That's
And
you and him. You and your
Wow.
hair, but you change the color.
Yeah.
It's like from an epic movie.
Basically, he'll be your dream come true, I would say. So,
That's totally real. That's a dream come true right there. All right.
Tarot cards usually have Nick Jonas's face on them.
Yes.
Yeah, tarot cards.
Everybody should have Nick Jonas's face on him.
On their tarot cards.
You just got lucky enough to grab him. I mean, I'm so happy for you. I really am. All right, we have to take a break. We'll be back.
You saved my life. I can't thank you enough.
Josh.
That is such a beautiful name. Josh.
I don't know, I think it's kind of ordinary.
No, I love ordinary.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, well, I am a very ordinary guy. I'm a 7 across the board.
It's perfect.
Oh, so what do you do? That's the thing an ordinary guy would ask.
I'm a yoga ambassador. Namaste.
Namaste.
But my real job is I'm a swimsuit model.
That makes sense.
But really, I'm a role model. Because I truly believe in giving back to the underprivileged.
I'm underprivileged.
We're back with Priyanka Chopra Jonas. It's such a great movie.
It's such a cute movie.
It's called Isn't It Romantic? And it's got such a great message. Explain what it is and who you are.
Well, it's a super cute movie coming out on Valentine's Day, which, like, you go with your friends, and it's just got an amazing vibe because it takes a flip on romantic comedies completely. Rebel's character, Natalie, wakes up in a romantic comedy and everything is amazing in her life and she hates it. And she meets my character, who falls in love with her best friend, which is Adam's character. And I play a yoga ambassador. There's no such thing. You can't be an ambassador for yoga. It's just, she's just stupid.
Yeah.
And it was so great to play like this, like, I'm a role model. I really believe in the underprivileged. And like, she's that character. So I had so much fun doing it because I did it between season 2 and 3 of Quantico during my hiatus, which was just like 1.5 months. So it was a quick, beautiful project to do, and I love Rebel. And this is her first time producing.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I would totally do anything to support that.
Yeah, no, she was here. She showed us a sneak peek a while ago, and I thought, what a great idea to do
so cute.
a take on a romantic comedy, and that she's in it, and it's great. All right, so now you're doing. There was a documentary on Netflix called Wild Wild Country. Did you see that, Wild Wild Country? If you haven't seen it, it's really interesting. It's a true story about a cult that happened, and you're making a movie out of it.
Yeah, I'm developing a feature with Barry Levinson. He did Rain Man, and he's an iconic American director. And we're developing it as the character of Sheila, who was this guru who originated from India, his right-hand woman, and she was just devious and created like a whole cult in America, brought people here. He was called Osho. I don't know if any of you have heard of him. But it was amazing, and I'm developing that next for me to star in and produce in, which I think would be really cool.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's really incredible. All right, I got you a wedding gift. Yeah, even though I wasn't invited to the wedding.
But I told you you were. We were offended. You didn't arrive.
If you don't stop lying. I got you a wedding gift, and I think that y'all are going to love it. I don't know which home you're going to hang it in, because I know you have a couple of places that you...
Meanwhile, I'm doing what I do best.
Yeah, you're taking a shot, and we're just sitting there. It's called Isn't It Romantic? It's in theaters February 13th, and we'll be right back.